Happy Monday, you're right on time for TV47 at 1. My name is Linda Alela. Lots lined up for you. And we start off with matters politics, where members of parliament from ODM party in Kakamega County have called on President William Ruto to pick a cooperative and MSME Cabinet Secretary Wycliffe Oparanya as his running mate in the August 2027 general election. Now speaking in Mukulusu, Shinyalu constituency, Kakamega County, now Kakamega Parliamentary Group Chairperson and Ikolomani Member of Parliament Bernard Shinyali led the MPs in calling on President Ruto to pick Oparanya as his running mate, saying ODM will support Ruto's re-election bid if Oparanya is given the slot. Now Oparanya urged the President that President Ruto to rely on Western Kenya for his re-election, claiming Mount Kenya has rejected him through the recent Olkalau by-election.
Mumena matokeo ya kule Olkalau, simuliona wale wamejipanga, na sisi hatuwezi kusimama tu tuongee tu maneno matupu, na kuna njia sisi pia tunajipanga.
Tunamwomba Rais Ruto hivi, sisi watu wa Mlembe, sisi watu wa Luya, sisi watu wa Nyanza, sisi watu wa Coast, kwa sababu wale watu wamesema hawampendi, sisi tuko tayari kupenda yeye.
Tumekubaliana na tunakuja hapa kumuomba kama viongozi wetu ya kwamba tukitaka safari yetu ikuwe mzuri, let's support William Ruto na yeye atupe kiti ya namba 2.
All right, and away from that, leaders in Dadaab are urging peaceful campaigns ahead of the 2027 general elections, warning the political rallies could expose residents to insecurity. The leaders stressed the need for calm campaigns as parliamentary aspirant Abdihair Abdullahi Dubo launched his bid for the parliamentary seat. The leaders cautioned that the Al-Shabaab militias may exploit hate and political activities. And early childhood development education teachers have called for increased funding for pre-primary education, that is to enhance young learners' education and implementation of the competency-based curriculum. Speaking during a talent show at Olkeri Ongata Rongai, where more than about 500 pre-primary learners from public and private schools gathered, the teachers said low funding remains a major challenge, especially in public institutions. They called on the county government of Kajiado to increase capitation funding for ECDE, arguing that adequate funding would enable more public schools to participate in similar programs and provide equal opportunities for all learners.
Leo tuko na furaha kuu kwa sababu ya siku ambayo imefana, ambapo tulikuwa tumekuja kutoa maonyesho ya watoto wachanga, watoto wa chekechea kuhusu talanta kupitia mfumo wetu wa CBE.
Changamoto ambayo tuko nayo zaidi ni ukosefu wa fedha, na tungehimiza serikali yetu ya kaunti iendelee kutusupport kwa fedha za capitation ya ECD, na ili mashule mengi zaidi yahusike kwa ukamilifu katika shughuli kama hii.
Kuna tatizo moja, kwa maana hatuna fedha za kuweza kuhudhuria hizi sherehe kama sisi shule za public, kwa sababu wale wanafunzi walio katika shule za public ni wale wakulima wadogo, hawana fedha ya kutosha ili kupatia wanafunzi wao waje kwa hizi sherehe. Na ndio posa tunaomba mheshimiwa wetu Lelenku atusifadhili ili tuweze hata nasi kushiriki
And still on education, more than 30 graduates from Kiambu National Polytechnic are set to take up jobs in Germany after completing a specialized labor mobility program that was aimed at preparing Kenyan youth for international employment. And the graduates are drawn from the hospitality and landscaping courses from the first cohort under the initiative. And now speaking during the graduation ceremony, TVET Principal Secretary Esther Moria said the success of the pilot program has paved the way for similar initiatives in other TVET institutions across the country. She said the government will work with the Labour and Diaspora Affairs departments, that is to ensure TVET training is directly linked to employment opportunities both locally and abroad.
With GIZ and the associations in Germany, like the Huga Bayern, this is a chamber of hotels, and then we have the Landscaping Association of Germany, particularly the state of Bavaria, and that we are partnered with those ones.
The bulk of distress cases actually come from Kenyans who have not gone through regular labor migration pathways that are established. So somebody has either used an unlicensed agent or has found their way using some sort of back route to end up in these spaces, and that is where the bulk of our distress cases come from.
Improving the quality of TVET education through technical training, but also TVET equipment. So this is how we come in with our support, technical and financial cooperation.
This is only but a first cohort. It is a cohort that we have started with, and we are not only going to get them skilled and upskilled in Kiambu National Polytechnic, but right across. I have quite a number of principals here who have come to witness what is happening so that we can scale it up right across the country and we can have many.
All right. Now, Inspector General of Police Douglas Kanja is expected to personally appear before Justice Alexander Muteti for the hearing of a case concerning the disappearance of 3 young men. The High Court had earlier summoned both IG Kanja and Directorate of Criminal Investigation DCI Director Mohammed Amin to explain the whereabouts of the missing youth. Now, the directive requires the 2 top security officials to attend in person, underscoring the gravity of the matter.
Of 2026, together with E163 of 2026, together with E164 of 2026 and E159 of 2026, in respect to Pamela Alo, Macmillian Kiare Mugo, Beatrice Wanjira, and Rose Sophie.
Proceeding under file number 152. Let me check the file.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Myself.
Yes.
The applicant, Mr. Abner Mango.
Mango.
Pius.
Present, Judge. Present.
That is Pius Ayo. Joseph Osonga. Joseph. Maybe he stepped out. Nordin.
Yes.
Evans Ayako. John Naina Ndegwa.
Present. My Lord.
David Muruli.
Present.
Yes. I know Mr. Nyamudi can introduce the other side.
Yes.
Oh, and Solomon Oriaro. Sorry for the applicant right now.
Present, my Lord.
Yeah. That's all for the applicants.
Good afternoon, my Lord. Against that formidable battery for the applicants, I am Nyamodi, together with my learned colleague, Mr. Baraza.
Present.
And we appear for the first, second, third, and fifth respondents.
First, second, third, and fifth.
Yes. My Lord, my learned colleague, Mr. Marwa, is present for the fourth respondent. Your company is that? See?
Your Lordship, if I may, I'm appearing together with my colleague, Litoro Sein. Yes. Thank you for the fourth respondent.
Thank you. Who was the counsel in E159? The matter that was before the Justice Movement. That is Wasona? Yes, Wasona. Are you aware your file has been referred here? Yes.
It is a misapplication of similar fact evidence.
So you are agreeable to us having it consolidated and together with this act?
We certainly are going to give you more updates and the details of the proceedings right there. Now, Kitui Central Member of Parliament, Makali Mulu, has called on border operators to work closely and, of course, with security agencies to help curb the rising cases of killings in Kitui town. Speaking during the issuance of riding licenses to 150 border operators who completed road safety training, Mulu said riders are well placed to support security efforts because they operate in different parts of the county. He urged them to report any suspicious activities, saying security is the responsibility of every citizen. His remarks come amid growing concern following the killing of more than 7 people in separate incidents in Kitui town, which have left residents living in fear.
Hapa Kitui town tumekuwa na visa ya insecurity na sana ni tumeweza kupoteza wamama wengi sehemu ya Kalundu, na juzi tumepoteza kijana mwanabiashara pia hapa mjini Kitui, na nimewasiliana na wale wanaohusika mambo ya usalama na tumekubaliana ya kwamba ni vizuri uchunguzi ufanywe sana kupitia kwa DCI tuweze kujua kiini ya haya mambo yanafanyika, na tukipata wale wanahusika basi tungependa kuona wamepelekwa kotini. Pia tumekubaliana ya kwamba ni jambo la kufaa wawasiliane pia na wanabodaboda ili tuhakikishe ya kwamba mambo ya usalama tumechunga. Kwa hivyo tumekubaliana kama mwanabodaboda atakuja pale kwa stationi na aweze kuripoti mambo ya insecurity, itakuwa pia ni vizuri afanye hiyo in confidence, so that unajua watu wengi wanaogopa kuripoti kwa sababu akisemekana majina yao basi.
All right, and for many women, timely access to quality maternal health care can mean healthier pregnancies, safer deliveries and stronger families. Makueni County is embracing this future by training healthcare workers on the Femtech ecosystem, a digital health initiative that uses technology to improve healthcare services for women. Speaking at Makueni Mother and Child Hospital, Professor Beatrice Kihara, president of the International Federation of Gynecology and Obstetrics, that is FIGO, said the program will harness telemedicine, artificial intelligence and mobile health solutions to support women, that is throughout every stage of life. Nursing managers Patricia Mutinda and Christine Muteria welcomed the initiative, saying it will expand quality health care, strengthen frontline services, reach underserved communities and help ensure healthier mothers, safer births and brighter futures for children across Kenya.
In Makueni County, we also embraced technology. We have the Proximi, whereby we are doing surgeries, and when we are stuck, we can consult over the through technology. We are also doing the SMS program, where mothers are getting messages on the pregnancy, the breastfeeding, and even after delivery. So with this and incorporating all those, we are going to reduce the number of maternal deaths and bringing also down the number of neonatal deaths.
Every woman, even in the most remote village, should be able to access commodities in which they can be able to screen themselves and, more importantly, link into the health system. The public campaign for Femtech is enhanced. This may be a new area in this particular scope,
within this country, but we recognize internationally it has been there from 2016. So we need to be catalytic in adoption and adopting.
All right, on that positive note, we want to take a quick short break. We still have more news for you, so stick around.
I'm not dealing with a man-child.
Amazing. Sharpen the energy.
Sundays at 8:30 p.m. on TV47. Saturday at 8:30 p.m.
My father used to tell me that our hotel is the home for travelers. I guess I forgot that. Recently, it's been more of a mirror of my own ambition. We might fail. We will probably fail, but not for a lack of trying. So for the last time, and the first time, welcome to Connect In, the best experience in Eastern Central Africa and its environs.
Saturday at 8:30 p.m. on TV47. Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m.
This is a very serious place.
I see that. Surely. Hey, nyumba.
This is the place.
Just for a few days.
Rule number 2.
Kwani Google inajua maisha yangu wewe?
That's my seat. It's a chair. It was hers.
You know here? Yes. You learned the rhythm.
This place is run by structure. Structure. It is a system. Ni venye tu ni system haisikizi.
And what happens if something you haven't chosen enters your day?
Then you move it.
That's not always going to be possible here.
Then you are going to have a problem.
Noted.
What are you planning? To escape from a resort?
This is not a resort, my friend. This is a storage.
Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. on TV47.
Nairobi, where the hustle never sleeps and neither do the scammers.
Link Up, we are talking about something that's affecting all of us. We are talking trust.
We're diving into the campus life.
Stay fresh, stay safe,
Stay linked up.
My father used to tell me that our hotel is the home for travelers. I guess I forgot that. Recently, it's been more of a mirror of my own ambition. We might fail. We will probably fail, but not for a lack of trying. So for the last time, and the first time, welcome to Connect In, the best experience in Eastern Central Africa and its environs.
This is a very serious place.
I see that. Surely. Hey, nyumba.
This is the place.
Just for a few days.
Rule number 2.
Kwani Google inajua maisha yangu wewe?
That's my seat.
All right, thank you so much for choosing to stay with us. We come back on a somber note where a family in Vihiga is mourning after learning about the sudden death of their daughter, Karen Muyumba Kea, in Saudi Arabia. Grief has gripped Igumba village as Karen Muyumba Kea, who was working in Saudi Arabia for 5 years, died mysteriously. Her mother Elizabeth Kavere is appealing to well-wishers and the Kenyan government for financial support to repatriate her daughter's body. Maragoli elders raised alarm as Saudi Arabia authorities threatened a local burial within 2 weeks unless the family raises 400,000 shillings for transport.
Sababu serikali sasa imenipatia 2 weeks. Niwe ninapeleka mchango wa 1,400 na sina chochote. Sina chochote. Na hiyo 2 weeks hata sina mbele wala nyuma. Na sina hata ndururu kwa sababu mimi hata sifanyi kazi, niko tu kwa boma. Yeye ndiye amekuwa ananisaidia kwa kila kitu, anasomesha watoto wake. Hata alikuwa ametarajia kunijengea nyumba. Lakini amekutana na mauti huko, imemchukua. Sasa ningependa Wakenya munisaidie, niregeshe mtoto wangu nyumbani.
ODM youth leaders in Kilifi County have called on the government to end the growing culture of political goonism, warning that it poses a threat to peace and security ahead of the 2027 general election. Led by ODM Youth Secretary Naftali Omonde, the leaders accused politicians of recruiting and arming young people to disrupt political meetings and intimidate opponents. They urged the youth to reject manipulation and avoid being used to advance political interests. Kilifi Senator Stewart Mazayo condemned the rising cases of political violence and called on security agencies to take decisive action against those behind the attacks. He also urged leaders to focus on development and job creation instead of exploiting young people for political gain. Now, away from that, dock workers at the port of Mombasa have welcomed the government's decision, that is through the Kenya Ports Authority, to award 700 million Kenya shillings bonus and a 10% salary increase, describing the package as a major boost to employee motivation and operational performance. The workers say the improved welfare will inspire greater commitment to achieving higher cargo handling efficiency and strengthening the port's competitiveness across the region. Speaking in Mombasa, Dock Workers Union General Secretary that is Suleiman Awar called for the momentum to continue through staff promotion, regular skills development and continuous professional training. He said investing in employees' growth will enhance productivity, improve service delivery and position the Port of Mombasa as a leading gateway for regional and international trade.
Right now, even those people who had issues with mental problems, where will I get this, where will I get this, are now free, and everybody. So we are also, as a union, we are also sensitizing members now to know how to manage their money, to know how to manage themselves, so that we don't fall back again into the situation where we are, where some people were even depressed because of the financial constraint.
Lazima tusukume pale ambapo tunaona mtu amefanya kazi kwa muda mrefu, aangaliwe na asikizwe ili na yeye pia aridhike katika ile hali yake ya kazi. Ya pili pia ni kuinua ili wafanyikazi katika hali ya trainings pia. Tuhakikishe kuna usawa katika utendaji wetu wa kazi. Wafanyikazi wapeleke wasome, wapate masomo ili tonnage kule chini ama tija ipate kuwa nzuri zaidi kupitia na ile know-how. Manake mnavyoelewa saizi kuna ushindani mkubwa katika bandari zetu za ulimwengu.
Madamu sasa mifuko yetu imefanya minono, ni sisi tufanye bidii ili shirika lipate ile tonnage ambayo inakuwa targeted na serikali, ili tuendelee kupata hizo faida nyingi na utangulizi ambao utakuwa vizuri.
All right, we get sporty where
Yeah. Yes. You learn the rhythm. This place is run by structure. Structure. It is a system. Ni venye tu ni system easy.
And what happens if something you haven't chosen enters your day?
I remove it.
That's not always going to be possible here.
Then you are going to have a problem.
Noted.
What are you planning? To escape from a resort?
This is not a resort, my friend. This is a storage.
You have to be very careful. Fake money can kill business.
Na leo mkorada yangu.
Small money, kapesa kadogo, big behavior.
Wahu has been crowned champion of the 5th leg of the PGK Equator Tour Season 2 at Ruiru Sports Club, finishing on 10 under par to secure his second PGK Equator Tour title since the circuit's inception and his first victory of a season. Greg Snow finished second on 9 under, while Samuel Chege and John Legirma shared third place at 7 under. Veteran Dismas Indiza completed the top 5 on 5 under, with Michael Karanga recording the best final round of the day at 5 under par. And after 5 events, the order of merit is led by Samuel Chege with 2,852 points, followed by Greg Snow, who has 2,320 points, and Dismas Indiza 2,290 points.
The PGK Equatorial Tour at Ruiru means a lot to me because I think it's a special place to me. I've been here several times and I think the course accommodates me well. And I really appreciate it a lot.
Trying to make sure that we are trying to search for the talent, Kenyan talents, because every time, some years back, we used to suffer because of the events, but right now we are so lucky because we have some cooperation in place so that we can be able to get our professional ranking, and also looking forward to play for the international tournament.
All right, the updates so far on TV47 at 1. I'll be coming your way later on at 4 with more, so stay tuned. My name is Linda Alela.